So Shayla out here having tantrums? It's not fair. Amber get to go to Spain. Girl, your obsession is getting worse. Anthony told her we could go to Six Flags. I don't want Amber to have a better life than me. How many times do Anthony gotta tell you stop worrying about Amber? He said let Amber live her life and y'all will live your lives. And speaking of Amber, Brittany always have good advice for Amber, but she never takes any of her own advice. Now, I know I ruffled some feathers with some of y'all because I said Amber is for the streets, but I stand on it. Amber is still married. She doesn't even know if she wants to get a divorce. She's entertaining Victor. Went out of the country with a man she barely knew. Met his family. Told him a lot of her business. Started entertaining and attempting to entertain her business partner. Then popping back up on an ex, entertaining him. It's giving more attention seeking with the whole thing with her and Wayne. But that is unbecoming of a married woman. I don't care if you are pending a divorce. She hasn't decided if she still wanted one. That's why she ain't pushing this. That's why the heifer is confused. That's why the heifer going to counseling. This is sloppy, this is messy, and this is not what Jesus would do. So if you don't agree, don't at me. I'm standing on it. I said I stand on business. Every word I say. Now, Brittany, you don't think it's messy what you doing with Kelvin and Dalen? You hiding it from Amber. Clearly, none of you heifers like healing. I don't know why this society think that it's so okay to entertain multiple people at one time. Oh, we're just talking. You're still exchanging energy. Maybe I'm just old school. Like that little talking phase that people be talking about. That's so stupid to me. What the we talking about? And for how long are we gonna be talking? Oh, we gotta have a talking phase to get to know you if I take you out on a date. Block. Speaking of block, Chase case. Bianca got on another botanical garden suit, but this one looks like a pajama set. Chase got chewed up on the stand. Natasha held her ground on the stand. But Jeff sung like a canary. That boy was humming like a hummingbird, tapping like a woodpecker. But we knew it was gonna happen. Everybody knew it but Chase. His lawyer Bianca pissed off because she didn't know nothing about the gummy bear situation. Why was that even allowed to be brought up in court? What does that have to do with anything? And truth be told, instead of Bethany harassing Chase, they could have just kicked him out. He violated his lease several times. Why y'all just didn't kick him out? Y'all went through all of this and y'all could have just kicked him out. Chase even talked to Jeff outside the courthouse. Chase did and said everything but take accountability for his own actions. Because he did all that on purpose. Then gonna try to screen the race card. Chase was poking the bear the whole time. We know this. Half the stuff he did was not necessary. So if you lost, it's on you, bruh. And speaking of on you, bruh, Jocelyn flirting with the NFL coach. He offered to take her on a ride. She like, it's dangerous. He asked her for her number. She gave it to him. Alright now, girl. Don't forget that fraternization contract you signed. But you ain't the only one violating. Rafi went to the movies with Momo. Apparently, they had it on a group chat, though. They invited everybody at the store. Only them two showed up. Diva doesn't look at the group chat. They found out old boy suing him. But that paper the other partner had him sign, that was a liability waiver. They in the clear. But Kendrick to the rescue again. And Kendrick is messy. He didn't have to tell Rafi's business like that. Like, why would you say out loud in public in front of Sonny and all of them and Diva about the money that he got coming in? Kendrick, you got some mess in you too. Just be telling people business. And Jocelyn, I need you to calm down. You act like you didn't want Rafi like that. So get out that man's pockets. He tried to kiss you and you ain't even want him to kiss you. So step to the side, girl. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Speaking of cake, Dawn. Who the heck is Jessica? Where'd she come from? What significance does she have to the storyline? Who's she for? Diana, apparently. But she went over there to seduce Dawn to give Diana some protection. He said he want his $2 million. Now, isn't Angela getting you your $2 million? So you just gonna stack? And wasn't you just trying to press Angela? What's up with you and Raquel? You just busting them down, huh? And when are you gonna remember where you know Momo from? Tamar done graduated. Wayne giving props to his kid's mother. That's one thing he do. He take care of family. He look out for all of them. More family skits, please. The skit where he was telling the boys he proud of them. That was nice. Because trust me, we definitely see the growth. They definitely grew up. We all proud, Wayne. Father of the Year in Skitland. Speaking of Father of the Year, Jay came to Ernestine Mama house for the family dinner. And Aunt Trisha shows up. throwing shade at Mama Brenda. But they was throwing shade at Jay first. Talking about they don't need to serve no alcohol. Well, they ain't lying. But they don't need to have drugs present either. Ernestine might have them put in Ava's backpack again. One thing Aunt Trisha was about to find out, Mama Brenda do not play. She stand on it and don't bite her tongue. She'll tell you about yourself up, down, and sideways. And tell it to your face. In the name of Jesus. Respectfully, of course. But if we just being for real, none of y'all know the full truth though. Like, everything. None of y'all really know everything. Speaking of everything, Arby and Jasmine. Jasmine asked Arby if he thought about having a baby again. He said, as a matter of fact, I did. I think your daughter should move in. That woman said, I think she's fine with my mama. What? You know, we have some issues. What? You talking about having a baby and you ain't even taking care of the child that you have now? What is wrong with you? What sense does that make? She's talking about her daughter is a lot. Girl, you are a lot. You've always been a lot. I'm happy Arby thinking. Yeah, go and take Wayne's advice. He would know.